Just jump off and then get a setup for no reason.
And we're loading into qualifying now. Fantastic.
What?
I'm joking.
Hello and welcome.
Yeah, it is time for hello and welcome. So hello and welcome.
Hello,
aren't you
everyone.
missing someone?
Oh. Well, I can say hello.
Yeah. I will invite you in just a second. I'll invite that person, yeah. And yeah, so hello and welcome. This is FRL F3 for round 12 of the Championship, Season 4. And I need to invite this person, who is also in the party, who left the session but is back. There we go.
There we go.
So,
I'll be back in like a few minutes.
is he actually turning up?
Just saying I will be streaming as well, so I'm literally about to start my part as well. So then
Okay.
just watch my stream if I get in any collisions or anything.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. In case anything strange happens. We're back on FRL Live, so there was a bit of a delay. Where is he? Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's on FIFA, which isn't a great thing to be on when a race is about to start. Bomb Planter, I gave you an invite already. So you should be able to join. No, we definitely are. No, we definitely are. Can you take part in F3 again? Well, that thing that could happen, used to happen, doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately, Zero. That rule was put in where people from higher tiers can't compete in lower tiers.
This is literally the only thing I keep on with me. Trust me, you're going to see the concentration on my face is going to be a different level.
Oh, you want to invite that account? Well...
In tactical feeder, would you?
I think it's full now. We literally have everyone in.
I'm jumping back
so.
in. I'm fucking Lando Norris, mate.
We have one space reserved for a commentator who is coming on, hopefully. Yeah, well, actually, do you wanna... Oh, I don't know, cause, well, I don't know, cause, bomb planter, that means he won't have a space. Yeah. I hope not. We just need a commentator,
And
that's
if you
all.
want if you want, you can commentate and then have a racer's point of view. Switch it up a bit, or have a race point of view. As in,
Well, the thing is, we have 20 drivers already, so we're just waiting for someone to commentate. Who that person will be, I don't know. Well, I think we have someone to save the day. Right, I think we're good. I think we have a person. I'll invite this person in and we can get started in a few minutes. A few seconds, actually. Yeah. Very, very long time.
it's coming up to PS5.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Very, very long time. Okay, we'll just wait until we have someone to join. And then we can begin.
Let me guess if you had to call on Jensen.
Well, I've gone for someone different today, unless he comes back, but I don't know. Either him or a mystery guest.
Norris. Don't randomly pull out Lando Norris as a commentator.
Spike said he would do it. Yeah, okay, right. If Spike can join, then that'd be great. Spike said he would do it. Yeah, okay, right. Spike can join, then.
Has it gone down?
Okay. Should join any second now.
Come on.
Just waiting for him. But yeah, I think this is a perfect opportunity to go through the championship, and I will have a look at that right now. So, in first position, no, that's the race results. There we go. So this is okay. So this is up to Britain now. We have, so we're a race behind, unfortunately, but I can understand that from a stewarding perspective. So we have Tish on 173 points. We have Van Dongen on 134. Rackler on 114. Ed Zaxon fourth with 103. And then we have T-Hawk on 103, who missed his home race, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances with his internet. Right, we have actually lost a person. Why?
Oh no.
Where is... Okay, who did we just lose there? Right, we have actually lost... Why? Where is... Okay, who did we just lose there? Someone hasn't joined. Who lost? Oh, now we have to find out.
Might be out there.
Okay, we have our commentator, so I think we're ready to start. Sorry about the delay. It took so long for to join, but
we're missing one person. We're missing.
Kel. Oh, he's back. Okay, we're ready to go.
Yeah,
Kel, can you get? Kel gets into his car and then we can start. Oh, he's back. Okay, we're ready to go.
It's up there, next to the stronger. Quickly, grab it. It's up there, next to the stronger.
Okay, countdown's just starting now. Make sure you're in spectator mode. Person commentating. Yes, thank you very much.
And I will try and give you the best performance I can, not crash.
Good stuff. Yeah, just have a better race than the
I'm
last
not
one.
gonna push. I'm actually gonna go harder. Yeah, I'm going for long run.
Just loading in for the Hungarian Grand Prix any second now. Oh my goodness, okay, now it's raining. Right, I'll mute you, so good luck, all the best. Right, and I need to invite this person to the party. So by this point, don't worry, that is the blue screen. This pretty much sums up the weather conditions in qualifying today. Just wanting this guy to join the party, Spike, or with your new identity. There you go, hopefully you join in. Right, here we go. So, what have we got? Is it intermediates or is it wets? It is wets. Okay. Good luck, Cassidy. Look on... okay, I will do that just now, while we wait for people to exit. So the last race we had was quite entertaining. Not as entertaining as F2. I would have to say F2 was the best out of the 3 races. Not my race though, so don't watch my POV because it was not. Yeah, I finished in 10th. Anyway, I think we have Spike or whatever your name is now. Hello. Do I have him muted? That would be very unprofessional if I've done that. No, I haven't. Hello? Is he here? Maybe he's just loading in. Okay, let's have a look. So, we have Ruben, I think is the first car out on track. Quali full wet race clear. Okay, so so the quali's gonna be full wet, and the race is gonna be clear. Okay, that's good. And I say that's good because the race will be, you know, it won't be as long as it was on Thursday when we had F1, which took such a long time to complete. Always in F1, it's always been raining, so it's good to see that we finally have a clear race to look forward to for the first time in about a week. And the Hungarian, some call this Monaco without the barriers, and I can totally see why people would call it that, because look how close the barriers are to the track. Here we are on board with Michel van Dongen, F3 champion, and he's still in F3. Which is a bit confusing, but yeah, I think he was promoted to F2 and he struggled, I think, or he's actually struggled in the first part of this season, but he got his act together and he won like 2 or 3 races in a row, and here he is. Oh dear, not doing the final corner too well there, but anyway, off he goes. Apologies to the Rising Sun who didn't get to race today, but Kel isn't here, so the Rising Sun, if you're still watching, if you can message one of the drivers or get into the chat just for someone to invite you, you might be able to join, because there is 1 space left, so hopefully you can join in if you really want to. But yeah, tricky conditions here. I haven't done any practice in the rain. Neither have I done any practice in the dry, but I just don't know what a good lap time here is in the wet. So we'll have to wait and see, as we have yellow flags in Sector 2. And is that Dittis Luke going for his daily spin? I think it might have been, as, a Force India goes sideways. F1 fan Rebel he's left the session, okay. I thought he retired there, but he has actually left the session. The Rising Sun, you're not in the F3 group. Okay. And you've changed your PSN account so many times, so I don't think anyone could recognise you. Well, Rising Sun, Bomb Planter, whatever you're called, just go onto your other account and you can join on that. I'm past the new account, because I definitely invited that account, so if you can join on that account, you can race. Just Chris received an invite. I invited everyone who was online and he wasn't online at the time, so yeah, he can join. In fact, he has more priority because he's done more races, so if we can get him in the session, someone can do that. Okay, hopefully we can get that situation sorted. Anyway, I've done the wrong thing. There we go. Should see the times, but yeah, Tish has gone fastest in the Williams, which I'm sure Claire Williams has been delighted at her driver's performances, apart from F2. But we shall not speak about F2 because, yeah, I always have good races and end up in 10th, 11th, and my famous 8th place. Am I still able to join? Yeah, you should be able to. Kel's left and F1 fan... Oh, he's back. Okay. So, yeah, you should be able to join the Rising Sun. Try and get in, or if just Chris can join. I guess it's a race for that final position. But anyway, we should really focus on the action here instead of sightseeing or sightseer. We have to collect all the packages, but that's a completely different game to F1, so we'll move away from that. Rackle around the last corner, doing a nice steering inputs there, which is something that I can never do because I'm on a controller, so it's very tricky, and I can't imagine X and square in the rain. And actually, how is Mr. X and Square going on? He's actually doing rather well. He seems to be a master in the wet conditions for the X and Square community, and he's up into 11th position, and that is a, well, nearly 2 seconds off the pace. And Spike still isn't here. Well, he is here, but he isn't, so I wonder what exactly is going on at the moment for him. Well, we have activity all over the place here. Cassidy about to finish his lap. Yeah, Rising Sun, try and join, you should be able to. We have more yellow flags in Sector 2, as Cassidy goes for a big, well, half spin there. That's his daily spin completed as well. And he's coming across the line here. And let's see what time he ends up with. It is, oh, it's very, very poor indeed. 2.6 seconds off the pace. He might as well came into the pits there and tried some new wet weather tyres. Yeah, Lion, try and... He wants to also race. Okay, well, I can't invite people because I'm in spectator mode, and we know Codemasters and their Codemasters logic, where spectate, yeah, when you're spectating you can't invite anyone. So if someone racing can invite just Chris, then that would be great. I don't know why did he join late? Like, you know, unless something happened, like, you should be prepared to join, because you know reserves and that, and who's gonna join. You need to make sure you're here on time. But anyway, while we have less action, so most people here are in the pits, so I'm just going to put a message to we go. Hopefully we get that person in. Bomb Plants, you know what, or the Rising Sun, or whatever your name is now. If you want to raise perhaps an F2 as a reserve, you can do. We'll try and put a reserve spot in there if there is space, which there usually is a couple of 1 or 2, 3, 4 spaces, so we could put you in for there. Tish is fastest at the moment. Alright, let's have a look. It's full. Is it really full? It definitely should not be full, because we have 19 drivers and 2 spectators, which leaves 1 seat for a driver, so I'm not sure why it is full. If someone's in this session, they shouldn't be, then if they can leave, that would be great. So someone, for example, who is spectating and being a race engineer, we don't need any of those slots taken up. as tennis balls about to cross the line. And that is not an improvement, unfortunately for him. Now, Mercedes in real life, if you remember back to 2018, they were very strong around here. Ferrari had no answer and Red Bull had no answer in particular. But of course this is equal performance, so what I just said there is completely irrelevant. This is all about how good you are at the F1 game. You don't need to buy your way into seats, for example, with sponsorship. This is all for free, apart from the cost of buying the actual game, of course. As we have Extreme round the final corner, and he sets a time that isn't great, but considering he didn't even realise there was a race on today until 10 minutes ago, I think that's job well done for the moment. He's 14th, and it is Luke has gone for another daily spin. Oh dear. But I have to give credit to him, he's learning with no assists. A lot of people who are beating him have assists, so of course it is like some other people have some sort of cheat code, but it's not. It's something we enable people to do. The only thing that's not enabled is the pit limiter. No, the pit assisting, I should say. But yeah, at the moment his teammate is absolutely flying. Look at that, 68 thousandths off Tish in pole position. As he rides on board, and I think this is a slow lap. Or maybe it isn't, maybe this is his actual speed. But I wouldn't take that corner that slowly, so I definitely think he is not improving. He's just going to go into the pits here. Most likely, yeah, 2.8 seconds down. Davey in the sister team, the Toro Rosso, which is now called AlphaTauri, but of course there's not been any real life races, so I guess it's given us more time to adjust to the new name, but for now it's still Toro Rosso. And it's good because the amount of advertising from fashion clothes would be too much to handle, so, and also the new name is kind of cool. The livery's fantastic as well. But I don't know, this livery's great as well.
Here I am.
Oh, hello?
Oh no.
Oh, you're here, hello. 4 minutes to go in qualifying. And hopefully just Chris can join, I hope he can. But yeah, full wet conditions for qualifying, and we've got a bit of a hold up here. Oh,
Well,
and a
Cameron Gardner on IA there.
Yep, that was definitely a crash, and it's going to hold up the Toro Rosso behind and anyone else who comes alongside there. That's a very unfortunate incident there. I think the Red Bull behind was just much quicker, and that was Rackler, who is in contention for pole position today.
I think on my screen Cameron Gardner was running on IA, so I think that's quite bad for him because he's causing a collision there.
Don't blame me, I'm on my AI. Oh dear. Okay, so that's definitely a penalty, unfortunately, for Extreme for running in AI and holding up cars. Oh dear. Amanda, oh welcome. Oh, that's a name, a blast from the past. Welcome back. This is F3, a championship you so nearly won, but on lap 6 of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Wow, we all know what happened there. And it was Elixir who got the championship for the first season in F3. That was season 1. We are now in season number 4. As we got a car slowing down, and that is Van Dongen just getting out of people's way. We got 2.5 minutes left. so much action going on here. A lot of people out on their laps, and if you see on the right hand side of your screens, you can see the top, of course, what their time is like. At the bottom we have the the ERS and all that, all the gears, and then in the middle on the right hand side we have access to see the sector times, and if it's red, then that means it's invalidated. It was a great championship battle, yeah, and I have to say that was the best championship battle in F3, so every season after that we've had someone who's gone off into the distance. As Rackler, look at that! Whoa! Edzax! Is the track getting quicker? It could well be. Is someone going to take a gamble on Inters?
Yeah, T-Hawk and O Steven are gonna try it on the Inters.
Both Ferraris? Yeah. Now this is interesting. It still looks treacherous out there. I would say that's a massive gamble to try and pull something off like that, but we'll have to wait and see.
Oh,
full track map. Okay. We got someone off. Oh, Billy's gone ice skating off the track, maybe.
Let's look at O Steven if he can make some damage at the Inters.
I guess if you can fight the car around the track, especially around the corners, you're going to be getting more grip. And that, actually, that looks quite good. And from T-Hawk, there's a dry line.
Oh,
well,
why am Billy going off as well? Oh, and that's a big crash.
Oh yeah, oh dear. I think that's his qualifying over.
Oh, and T-Hawk not making it.
Oh, there's yeah, there's a timing glitch, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, so like when there's it says 0, there's another 30 seconds, I think. So yeah, look, he's able to start his lap.
Yeah.
So here we go, T-Hawk.
Oh, Steven, not improving.
And he's finished. So, oh Steven, that was a bit of a mistake really to not get across the line with, you know, 10 or so seconds to spare and time that to perfection to optimize the conditions. So T-Hawk's still on his lap, so we'll ride on board with, we'll have a look at other people. As Rackler, the pole hit is spun, so that's it for him. He's done with qualifying. And he'll be fuming about that mistake if someone beats his time. Van Duncan. Yeah. And he's off as well, so he can't improve.
Urban 223.
Yep, Edzax. See if he can improve. It seems. Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, there's a hold up. Hopefully he gets out of his. Oh, he cuts up Davey. Who was that? Ditters Luke. I think Ditters Luke is on the lap though as well, so that's so frustrating. Oh, and he goes off as well, and he makes a mistake. Oh dear. And T-Hawk has lost a bit of his front wing. So a disaster from Ferrari here. Once again, the strategy has not worked out at all. Davey doesn't improve. Tennis Bow is invalidated. And you know what? No one was able to optimize the conditions at the end. If they even did improve. We have no evidence to suggest so. Because no one really did improve with the intermediate tyres. And there we go, that is qualifying done for the Hungarian Grand Prix for F3. Who is the championship leader? It is Tish. yeah, who's 5th. So this is gonna be interesting. See what he can do.
I saw Rekka do some really great times in practice, so if I see his tire choice, it will be dry, especially going to start on 5 laps or wets, of course. I think it will be dry in the race, and I saw his pace and it was quite impressive, so...
Alright, well, yeah, it'll be interesting to see who is quickest in the dry, but the person quickest in the wet, of course, is Rackler, who takes pole position here by just under half a second. In the end, a dominant performance, but this counts for nothing because it's dry in the race. So we'll see what happens there. Alright, it's time for the race, and predictions. Who are you going for your top 3 today?
Rackler on P1. I hope XX will be P2, and then Tish for P3.
Alright, okay. I will go for a strange and wacky prediction. I will go for someone at the back, so I'll wait until the countdown ends because I've completely forgotten who's at the back now. But yeah, we'll see also what tyres they're on and things like that. Mediums to hards, I presume most people would do, but some might have the softs, take the softs and then go on the hards, or hards to softs, or hards to mediums.
I think hard soft can be great at the end.
Yeah, and also like safety cars could also play a major factor today. But anyway, here we go on their formation lap now. Let's make sure we got all the right settings. Right, so tyres. So we have everyone on the mediums apart from Mr. Extreme, Cameron Barber 654. And now it's time for my prediction. I'm going to say Michael F1 to win from 18th position. P2, I will give it to... P2. Let's go. Wide load Billy, and then 3rd, Stephen for an unlikely podium. Safety car drama's going to mix it up, and he's going to take his first podium in about 10 months. Or 6, or however long the Chinese Grand Prix from last season was.
Of course, all things can happen in second 2 with the half left hander and the third off that on turn 5. So, yeah, probably there will be a safety car that people will crash because of that stone on the inside of turn 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Of course, I think last season we had a few safety cars, and the best thing about last race, well, people should know about really, for F2 and F1 on Wednesday and Thursday, is that the best overtaking opportunity, as we all know, is the first corner, and that final corner, as they're going through now, is so crucial to get an exit. Ed Sachs wasn't the quickest last season, and he was able to win this race just by perfecting that final corner. So we'll see what happens today, see if Rackler can do something similar, or maybe he doesn't, maybe he has the speed to get away, but anyway, they're all in position. Yeah, and a dodgy camera angle, here we go. Codemasters, thank you, this is brilliant. There we go. And it should be like that, or we go any second now. And we have a ghosted Toro Rosso and a ghosted Mercedes. But anyway, here we go. Can Rackler get off the line well? And the answer to that is yes, but he's still got that McLaren to worry about, and a Mercedes, that's Ruben. And look at Van Dongen, he's got the lead, has he? They're side by side. going up through turn 2 now. No crashes in behind, which is great to see. Oh, and okay. Someone was on the grass there, and we got a Renault on the grass of JB. But this is fantastic to see. No one has damaged their front wings as of yet, that we know of course. As they fly through, Tennis Ball pushes off Matey Ball. Maybe that was a bit of lag actually. Through the chicane. And it's single file, and this is astonishingly good to see. We have no incidents, so no need for an early safety car as we had, I think, in a couple of races ago in F3. As they're still fighting for position here. Lots of cars running wide in the background. But yeah, Rackler, he's doing alright, but he isn't able to pull away from Van Dungen yet, so he's not doing a Montana or anyone like that. He's just not able to get the McLaren out of his mirrors. Who else have we got? T-Hawk close to the Mercedes. Oh, Racing Point, that's Billy.
Ball with a really great start from P10 to P7.
Yeah, and oh no, he's had a crash.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, the fucking curve like that.
Is that your first commentator's curse?
What?
Because he's just gone and had an incident. Oh dear.
Oh, I don't really with this. Don't win that much.
Oh, who have we got?
Defending. Ooh, switch back. We make the move, stick around the outside. Oh,
contact.
Rackler pulling away massively now.
Oh yeah, look at... Where did that happen? How did he do that? That was amazing. It's cleared off by more than a second in just one single lap. That is quite astonishing, really.
In his practice, he was actually faster than the top of the F2 guys, so...
Wow. Yeah, and of course, I mean, in the F2 race, he was flying as well. He could have won that race. As Tennis Ball tries to fight with F1 fan Red Bull. Is he gonna get him? Oh, there's his... Oh, is he able to? Not quite, maybe. Yes, no. No, yes. Yes, he's
really good move.
Oh, Ruben! Oh, he's out! Oh, Ed Sachs is out! What's happened here? Safety car! Massive crash!
A massive crash!
Look at that! Oh, be careful everybody, that is a nasty one there. So unfortunate for Ruben and Ed Sachs, who were in great positions. And they are now out of the race. We now have a safety car, so... What does everyone do? Is someone gonna pit for hards to the end, maybe? Oh, we got T-Hawk in the pits. What tyre is he going?
JB from P7 to P5 at that moment, when they both crashed.
Yeah, and now that's put him to P2 now.
Yeah. And he can close the gap, of course, with the safety car to Rackler. So if he is running some lower wings, you can easily overtake someone in front of you. So, yeah, maybe just one overtake is enough.
Yeah, of course. It's interesting to see, because this has now changed the whole complexion of the race. We now have T-Hawk, who is going to the end, and we'll probably see him at the lead at some point in this race if things go according to plan. But yeah, I thought we'd see quite a few people like at the back maybe gamble on the hards and go to the end, or like if someone started on the softs, this would have been perfect. but no one really knew that'd be an early safety car in this race. But so far, only one person has pitted. Very surprising, but maybe it is the right thing to stay out. Van Dungen first, Rackler second, JB third. Not a bad prediction there.
No one going there from the top 5 there. Maybe right line. Not looking. No.
Yeah, oh, this is Luke.
Yeah,
There he is into
as
the
I said
pits.
about JB things, it's so hard to pull away when you're within 2-3 tenths with some lower wings. So if JB has some normal pace, you just can easily overtake Rackler on the straight, and just if you have Rackler on the straight behind you and he has some higher wings, it's just impossible for Rackler to really make a move on you. So even if you're within 2 tenths, you're just gaining nothing with the DRS on the circuit. So if JB has a good restart and running some lower wings, it could be really interesting.
Yeah, and of course, there's only really one place to overtake around here. So I don't know, but I think JB would be fine if he was able to just stick in the podium position here. You know, this is fantastic for him so far to be so high up in the early stages of this Grand Prix, as we have O'Steven getting past someone under the safety car, or maybe
Safety car in this lap.
something happened there. Yep, safety car in. So then, when is Rackler gonna go for it? He can't catch the safety car, so he needs to slow down, which he is doing.
Patient JB. They almost touched. Yeah, exactly what I said. Wow.
Surely that should be
Just
removed.
crashed into him, but JB got 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think that'll be removed, but yeah, we got another penalty of such sorts, but here we go then. Green flags are out. Is anyone close for a move into turn 1?
Yeah, they are, maybe.
Trying to get the move, or maybe do a switchback. Look at the traction he has out there. Is he going to go around the outside? No, not quite. Oh, Stephen and Matey Boy. What's happening? He's lost the position.
Oh, maybe he's going wide. And Stevens getting a Red Bull now. Rebecca. Oh,
Yeah.
the off and wide of Billy fighting.
And yeah, and the race winner from last time in Germany, down in 11th, fighting these guys. But he must be feeling that he's much quicker than the cars ahead, and yeah, he'll be picking them off one by one to try and better his position. As Billy gets past.
Billy going wide.
Yeah, we've seen that a lot in this race. A load of people going really wide. In fact, one person at least, and that was Ed's Axel Rubin, when they went too wide and probably had that collision with the barriers. As we got Cassidy and T-Hawk. Oh no!
Almost.
This is Lucas spun. He's done his daily spin once again in the race, and he's in 18th.
T-Hawk having some contact. Pushed wide. And now lost the position pitching. So it's not what T-Hawk wanted.
I think they're both getting held up by the McLaren of Extreme here. Oh, he gets a penalty there, that's unfortunate. as the day-night slow, and there goes Billy already alongside and ahead, so he's got ahead of day-night then, but up front not many position changes, it's just what's going on at the back as Cassidy. Uh-oh. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, Michael's gonna make him over the pitch.
He's getting
yeah.
no DRS available, of course. Oh, no, now it's available. Okay. But not yet, because they crossed the line before.
Then, not here as well, because that's the same, you have the same DRS, so if you have DRS on the first race, on the start finish, you will have it on the second race as well. So.
Yeah. As, yeah, Tish right on the back now with JB. Look at the speed difference. But we can see Rackler just pulling away, so JB in a great position, but in terms of pace, he's out of position. I feel these guys are faster at this point, but he's still doing a great defensive drive here to keep that Renault in second place.
That's exactly what I said. If JB is running higher wings, it's just impossible, almost impossible with Tish to get past him.
Yeah, exactly, as Tennis Ball gets past Larson in the background. And yeah, here we go, so down the main straight, and they're closing in with DRS, but I don't know, it's going to be a Ricardo-styled move if they want to do anything here, but nothing so far. As makes a pit stop as what is going on?
Wide, little bit going wide. Really wide.
Yeah. Tremendously wide there in the end. Van Dungen is being held up so much. Yeah, and also Tish. So they need to get past JB. But JB, he isn't losing too much time to Rackler. It's only like a tenth or two per lap. So if Tish can get past, it'll be fascinating to see if Tish has the pace to try and catch up to Rackler, or just equal it, or just get a couple of tenths out of him here and there. And also, who's going to pit first? And when to pit as well, as we have yellow flags. Oh dear. Not been a great race.
No. It's exactly what I said, it's just so hard to overtake when someone in front of you on a higher wing. I think that's exactly the case that where Tish is in right now, because JB is running higher wings, I think. Because Tish is just not able to make any moves.
Yeah, exactly. As oh, Stephen, what?
Oh,
that would have been amazing, but Michael F1 goes off wide then in avoidance. But yeah, you're definitely right on that. It's definitely so easy to see who's running what kind of setup and how they're able to just pull away some of these guys going down the straights and that, and how much time they lose in the corners as well. Yeah, it's frightening. But so far, no one going for an early stop onto the hards and maybe to do the undercut. They're definitely flying as Tish makes a massive error there. Here comes Van Dungen, and this has to be his best chance so far. Is he going to dive one? Oh, of course he is.
That's way too deep.
Oh, they banged wheels there. Look at that. And who's that? That's Davey. Is he going to get both of them? Oh, maybe even one of them. He's going around the outside. He'll get the inside to the next corner, but no.
And B is saying thank you. Because he's just pulling away right now.
Yeah, look at that. He's, what, 1.6 seconds ahead. That's incredible. That's just gifted
touching the curb and spinning.
Oh!
Oh, really nice car control.
Oh my.
And that Stenval diving. The inside sending Michael to go wide there.
Yeah, and he gets the position eventually. Tennis Bow up into P4 now.
It was P7, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he's gained...
P7 before the chicane and he ended up with P4 after the chicane.
He's flying up the order, and T-Hawk as well in the background in P14 making a position on Kel. Oh, and another moment from Van Dongen. He's struggling. I think he might be overdriving this car. Just all over the place in the last corner, and Davey might have a go here. Look at the exit speed. Maybe it's his tyres as well. He's struggling on those mediums. But yes, so far we've seen that if someone makes a move, it's quite costly in terms of time if they don't judge it right and actually get the position that they want to, as I think Dittis Luke might have gone for another daily spin in the background, unfortunately. But yeah, Rackler up front, 3.8 seconds now. So he's well clear of the next car, who is JB. Now it's 4.1 seconds. As we have yellow flags in Sector 2. And it might be Cassidy who's lost more of his front wing. And he's all over the place, cutting the chicane. But yeah, Rackler, no sign of his tyres going off. Was Tennisball even had that crash and still P4? Oh wow, Tennisball. Oh yeah. Tennisball absolutely flying at the moment. Of course, the safety car helped him out a little bit, just regroup the cars. But yeah, he's
on Red Bull for the first stop.
Oh yeah.
King LT as well.
As we got a spinner, and it is Extreme at the back, the McLaren going for a spin. But yeah, Cassidy in as well, so yeah, Kel on those hards, F1 fan, Red Bull on hards, and Cassidy surely going for hards. Oh, they have it, what? Oh, he's got a penalty, I think, there, yeah, he's just serving a penalty. And there we go, hard tyres on his car, and off he goes.
And Michael Farr was doing a really great job from P18 to P9, but he's a bit stuck behind this car right now. He was flying in the first few laps, but now he's stuck behind Matey Boy and Larson.
Yeah, and I can see how this can happen, because it's happened so many races I've seen around here, where you've got three cars and then one's trying to get past the other. But from Michael F1's perspective, Matey Boy has got DRS as well, so he's got similar speed, so it's so tricky to find a way past. As we have a yellow flag again. And Dittis Luke, whoa! That is not a great place to have a crash. I mean, no place is great to have a crash. And who's that? Oh, that's the car he's battling with. It's okay, it's Extreme as they...
Oh! Jesus!
Oh!
That's a really big crash. He was just sending it. Oh, and almost crashing into Raffler
Yeah, thank goodness for ghosting, but that was really strange. As Tennis Bow gets ahead, Tish, oh, he's in the pits, and he's got front wing damage, so maybe something happened to Tish, but he's in the pits. Anyway, so this is interesting, see what happens to Tish, see what position he can get here. But yeah, there's the ghosted AI, or ghosted extreme. Yep, front wing change there for the Williams. Off he goes. Oh, Steven gets past Matey Boy.
And Michael, I found that past him now as well, Matey Boy.
So unfortunately we didn't see that, but yeah, so he's got past both of them, and he's right on the back of Larson now as well, and Tennis Bow right on the back of JB too. Tennis Bow's flying here, but 5.4 seconds to the leader. Some might say Rackler's got this race.
Michael can easily get a podium here because Davey is only 1.7 seconds in front of him, and Davey was the car who Tish was fighting with, and Tish was on P4, battling with Tennis Ball on P3, so...
Yeah, exactly, so that's exactly what could happen there is, yeah, Van Zungen pits, and so too does Matey Boy. And this will be for the hard tyres to the end of the race. As there's a yeah, unfortunate penalty there. That's put him down the order.
It's gonna this jump, Michael.
As Tennis Bow, oh, that's close. Oh, surely not. Oh yeah, he's not able to get the move.
Tish now in battle with Matey Boy.
Oh, as Tennis Bow gets a penalty, that could be crucial for him. As we've got yellow flags in Sector 2. I've just gone. But yeah, Tennis Bow really wanting to make the move. Yeah, he's really wanting to make this move here.
The right passport.
Michael F1 on the back as well.
Yeah, the right side of his broken. So JB as well with a lucky thing. The Cinema has to... Oh, and that's
oh.
a second.
Oh dear.
And he'll change for Sunday on win as well. So JB now with a major yeah, I think to the guys that were behind him. But Tish is no longer behind them because of his front wing change. Michael Nunn got a 5-second time penalty there. Tennis Ball had front wing damage. So yeah, the other guys were only Davey had no problems for that one.
I wonder if some of these guys get held up in traffic. Because it's difficult to get past him. Maybe the overcut, we could see something like that, but definitely the undercut is better. If you can just get some clean air and a few good laps, it makes all the difference. As Michael F1 on the back of the Haas of Larson as Rackler makes his first pit stop, and he can afford to slow down, but not by much. He's got a comfortable margin, but he's still got to maintain that, and he's gone onto the hards as we predicted, but it does mean Michael F1 then takes the lead of the Hungarian
Quite mobility
Prix.
making move on those Steven maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh, but he hasn't got a great exit, so no moves into turn 2 for the Racing Point driver.
Oh, and oh, that's really close. Oh, lost on JB.
Oh yeah, 3 cars or 4 cars all close to each other. Wow, what a battle. As we have yellow flags in Sector 2.
Just look at him, his gun. Yeah, oh, and he's just going on track.
Uh-oh.
Okay, blue flag, so it will goes.
Oh, and
he's
he's...
still over there.
Uh-oh. He's got to hope for, like... what? 3 more retirements ahead of him. And he's through as Billy gets past the last corner. Or has he? Oh, Stephen. Exit square. Switchback, surely. Oh, what a move. Who's ahead? It's the red car, it's the Ferrari. It is, oh, Stephen. Up into second place. And off he goes.
And JB, no longer in a podium position. He got P4.
Oh yeah, and of course we can't forget about T-Hawk as well, who wants to go to the end.
Actually. Yeah.
So it could be even worse for some of these guys calculating where they are, because T-Hawk, he doesn't have to pit again as Larson is out on VSC. What's happened? We're looking at F1 fan Rebel to see where we see the Haas. Oh, he's probably lost it on the curb, or that fast turn 4 is caught in that. And there we go, he has retired from the Hungarian Grand Prix. And Michael F1 says, you know what, this is a fantastic time to pit. And oh, Stephen. Actually that's a good strategy. Oh, Stephen, I was gonna say that would have been the worst thing to do, to stay out then, but the VSC was, well, it came in quite quickly then. As there's another penalty being deployed then. But Michael F1, this has worked out really well for him, because he was first of the runners into the pits. And now look at the battle behind. We got T-Hawk, Tennis Bell, Davey, JB, and soon to be Van Dungen, Matey Boy, Tish, Billy in there as well. What a crazy battle. I knew this would happen at some stage. When so early on we saw T-Hawk into the pits, and that is not an overtaking position, surely, but he's done it. Tennis Bell. Fantastic stuff. He's up into P4. What a move as well, as we have 57 comments. Yes, that's my number. Tennis Bell, and he's pulling away as well, which is the crucial thing. Of course. Yeah, Michael F1, that is a fantastic strategy. What luck and what timing to be able to do that. He's just gifted himself a podium. I did say he'd do well. So if he can win this race, then that would have been fantastic. But Davey on the back of T-Hawk, going round the outside for this one. And 2 by 2 they go. As O. Stephen, by the way, up front, holding up the race leader. He will be soon, at some point. Oh, they're side by side again. Oh, this is amazing to see, especially in Hungary, but there we go. They're all trying to sort themselves out, and I think they have for the moment. It's pretty much single files through Sector 2, as Rackler now on the back of O. Stephen. And well, time will be lost in this final sector, that is for sure. And Michael F1, that gap 7.8 seconds. We'll see it come down. As O. Stephen stays out for another lap as Van Dungen gets past T-Hawk. T-Hawk not able to keep this car together, it seems. Those hards are struggling. And he's got another 12, 13 laps to go as Stephen loses the lead. And yellow flag sector 2, and that is... Oh, he's... Oh,
only left on track. So that will be a quali ban for the next race.
Yep. Uh-oh.
OJB sending it up the inside.
Yep, matey boy losing a position. So much going on here. It's hard to keep track as we've got yellow flags in sector 3, but we got Billy. Oh no, that's... Oh, okay, he's kept it together then, but... Oh, that's a dangerous overtaking manoeuvre through turn 3. And we've got yellow flags, and I don't believe it, but Tennis Bell has made the same mistake, I think. And he has spun, and he's now down into 7.
JB has made a mistake.
And JB, I think, has done the same thing. Is that curb? On turn 5. And he's lost it. Oh, and Dittis Luke has also lost it. Where's that now? That's exit of turn 1. As Stephen makes a pit stop. Well, this is quite extraordinary. So many accidents happening at the same time. As Dittis Luke spins yet again. Maybe he wants a safety car, but I'm sure his teammate won't want a safety car at this moment. But anyway. T-Hawk and Tennis Bell battling. T-Hawk gets ahead. Or does it? Oh, Tennis Bell's going to do a Ricardo here perhaps and try and go around the outside. Oh no, he hasn't done that well. There's contact and he has a half spin. And he tries to get the position back. And he has, so well done to him. There we go, he's up into what is P5 for the moment, but what could have been if he didn't have those spins, and it could have been so much more, as we have yet more yellow flags, and it is Dittis Luke going for yet another spin. So many spins he's had, but he just needs one more position and he'll score points, so yeah, just go for fastest lap. Is what I'd recommend. But yeah, as we approach the final 10 or so laps of this race, the battle for P1, I mean, that gap was 7.9 seconds. It's now 6.3 over the course of 2 laps. Now, it's only a 2-lap difference between the top 2 guys, but Michael F1 is definitely closing. Is it enough to win this race? Probably not, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see if he can get that position. As Billy gets past Tish. Tish really struggling here. He's down in P8. This is not good for his personal championship hopes. As Davey gets a penalty. And we got... Oh! Tennis Bell! Oh, he's out!
Oh
massive.
My God.
VSC! The VSC has been deployed.
A massive crash.
That is, yeah, definitely worth bringing out a VSC, but it's so late into this race, I don't think anyone has a chance of pitting, or will someone fancy a gamble as Tennis Bell leaves the session? Not really. They have to be very brave, of course, to try and make a stop and lose the amount of time and think that they can gain it at the end. But anyway, here we go, we're back to green flags, and oh, the gap up front still 6.2, 6.1 seconds now as Matey Boy.
I think he missed just a critical there.
Yeah, well, he'd be going on to soft. Yeah, he's on to soft, so the benchmark really for him is Stephen if he can get past, and it's job well done. T-Hawk spun.
Oh my God! Stephen almost crashed into him.
Now that would have been the worst disaster out of this race. We've seen a couple of mini disasters in this race, but for both Ferraris to... one Ferrari to spin and the other to crash into it, oh. But that has been avoided. Teal'c really struggling on those hards now, has to be said. The strategy hasn't worked out too well for him.
And he needs to go, if he kept it like this without any convenience, he needed to go 10 laps longer, so it would be a disaster thing.
Yeah. So I guess if he wants to change the strategy, then maybe he could pit now and go on to the softs. A switchback, a dummy then from Van Dungen to try and get past Davey for the final podium. Oh, who's ahead? I think Davey's just ahead. Yeah, he's ahead. Or is he? Oh, he's gonna try this one. Oh, Davey defends brilliantly there. And he still remains in P3, but not for long. Look at the speed difference there. Oh, he spun! Davey!
Oh my god.
Oh! Thank goodness the car's ghosted then. Oh my goodness me, but Steven now is up into 6th. Tish, somehow, even though he's struggling in these races somewhat, he's still able to pick up the points that he really needs to keep this championship alive. But yeah, just think about that. Dittis Luke is now up into 15th, so he'll get his points. So good stuff from him. There's, yeah, just a few more laps remaining here, but just enough time for Michael F1 to see if he can really try and have a go at Rackler. He needs to take more than a second a lap of him, so he has time at the end to try and make a move, because it's so difficult to make a position in this particular race, and especially if Rackler has that kind of speed setup. As we see F1 fan Red Bull, and we have Kel fighting for position. And it is F1 fan Red Bull, who's actually having one of his best races of the season so far. And he's doing rather well. As okay, I don't know what happened there to this screen. Okay. So, oh, there we go, the stream's back. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, 5.7 seconds, yeah. Michael F1 should have got that gap down to 4 by now if he were to have a go. But yeah, at the end of this race, so far, if people want to put in their suggestions for their driver personal choice for driver of the day, I'd definitely say Michael F1 for me, but that's only my personal choice. As Matey Boys lost 2 positions. Oh no! Oh! F1 fan.
That's a really great result from that one. You just bottled it.
Well, I caught everything that happened there, and just having a look at the replay.
All of it there.
I think that was
weirdest place.
that was Kel's fault. I think he pushed him off. And we have a VSC once again. And Steven, I don't know what he's doing. Why is he pitting when he's already on softs? Unless those softs can't get to the end of the race. That's a strange one to me, but maybe he wants another fastest lap point, so we'll see. But he's losing positions to his teammate, which is alright, because there can be team orders there. But he's got to get past the Dane Knight, who is actually having a brilliant race. I kind of forgot about him, but he's still in there. He's P8, doing a fantastic job so far, is the Dane Knight.
Cassidy going into the pits.
Yeah, that will
going
be...
for the fastest lap as well.
Yeah. There we go, as you said, going on those softs to get that point. But yeah, just 6 laps to go here, and we have quite a few battles to look to. Not for the race lead, as it were. Rackler's got that one sealed, but definitely behind we have lots to look forward to. Stevens charge up the field. Matey Boys charge up through the field. Cassidy, well, let's see if he can get fastest lap, of course. Billy could also potentially get a podium if he somehow manages to get past Van Dongen, which could be possible. We'll have to wait and see. As we only now have 15 drivers remaining, so out of the 20 who started this race, we have had a total of 5 retirements, and that includes both Mercedes, a Toro Rosso, a Haas, and an Alfa Romeo, who have all retired from the race. And now the Dane Knight is in a Ferrari sandwich, and now he's feeling the pressure from Stephen, who's right behind him and could make a move at any moment, but decides not to. So this is interesting. See if he's able to get a move on here at any point. Goes to the outside, trying to get a good exit here. That's a fantastic exit. And he has the move completed, so great stuff from him.
And Michael closing.
Yeah, he's closed in.
Second now.
But is it too little too late? It's tricky to say, as there we go, team orders have been deployed at Ferrari. There we go. T-Hawk concedes that position to Stephen. And there we go. See what he can do on those tyres. There's the Dane Knight right behind. Look at that. Look how close he is there on the back of T-Hawk. There is the Dane Knight, and we got Matey Boy in there as well. So we got loads of battles. Billy also a 10th behind. Oh, he's alongside. Is he up into 3rd? Is he?
Oh, some contact.
Oh my goodness me. I'm actually going to get 2 positions right from my predictions. I said Michael F1 and Billy for podiums, and there we go. They have podiums, and the Dane Knight gets past. He's up into P8. T-Hawk, 28 lap old hard.
Did not celebrate too early because White Low Billy has a lot of penalties, so we'll go down.
I forgot about penalties.
Oh my god. And Rackler has not even one warning. Oh,
he spun!
Oh my god!
Whoa!
The predictions are right, maybe.
Oh,
okay. What's up, baby? So we have a 6-second gap to Tish. Let's see. My penalties. Tish.
Is that enough?
Ooh, I think so.
Oh. As we have, oh, this is Lucas spun again, but
I think so.
yeah,
Or it's 2 seconds behind.
oh, he's into the
I think.
pits. Uh-oh. It's gone from bad to worse to dreadful for McLaren. His teammate making mistakes, Van Dungen making mistakes. Not good for McLaren. As we have 3 laps to go. And Matey Boy's trying to get past T-Hawk here. And then probably Matey Boy can have a go at the day-night. So let's see what happens here. If he's able to get such a position. T-Hawk really can see how much he's struggling, how much extra grip those soft tyres are having there. Using them to great effect, but anyway, 2 laps to go now, and Rackler, that gap is now 2.3 seconds, so we're unfortunately just going to run out of laps before we see a battle for the lead develop.
Yeah, Michael has a 3-second time penalty over Rackler without any warning, so really clean driving from Rackler.
Yeah, he's been on fire today, really. Even in wet conditions, he was the person who got pole position today. Matey Boy still trying to get that move done, but he can't quite manage it. 1.9 seconds is now the gap, but it's too little, too late. He's just going to run out of laps, unfortunately. But anyway, what could have been? If Michael F1 was starting higher up, he could have won this race, but instead he's P2. But this is great for his championship, for Rackler's championship, as Tish is down in 4th. As surely Matey Boy, his best chance is to get T-Hawk here around this last corner, but oh, he's had the worst exit possible. Either that or T-Hawk had the best, and T-Hawk must be smiling inside that helmet as he's away, as Dittis Luke has spun yet again, unfortunately for him. But here is the race leader, Rackler. He's just got a couple of corners to go. A fantastic performance. He got pole position. He's got pretty much most of the laps led today, and unfortunately the fastest lap isn't his, so he didn't get all 3, but that will go to Van Dungen. Rackler is back on winning ways, and he's won the Hungarian Grand Prix. We got Michael F1 in 2nd. Billy, of course, with the 2-stop strategy, he's in 3rd, but will he stay in 3rd position?
Yeah, he will. Oh, Tish bump, almost.
Uh-oh.
No,
and
he isn't.
he gets 3rd. Tish got 3rd. Oh, Stephen. I mean, look at all these position changes. Michael F1 up 16th as Matey Boy has just spun. Not again, more late race drama. And he's spun off there. Oh dear. JB. Oh, it was looking good for a podium at the early points, but down to 12th unfortunately for him. And then we have Cassidy. Both Renaults not doing well, but they're scoring points, which can't be said for Mercedes, so I guess that's the only positive there. But there we go, Cassidy across the line, and there we go, the Hungarian Grand Prix for F3 has been completed for another year on an F1 game. As we now look at the podium. There we go, the podium has been completed, and there are the race results. Great stuff. And, well, Michael F1 and Raka, I think, really do deserve to be driver of the day. As we'll hear from the drivers very soon. As we'll do the interviews, and yeah. See what happens there. Alright, how shall we do the interviews?
I really have to go, so yeah, it's been a pleasure to do the commentating today with you.
Yeah, thank you so much for helping out again.
Yeah. Have a great day and good luck.
Yeah, and to you too, of course. Yes, thank you. As we go to the Belgian Grand Prix. The lobby is already full, that's incredible. Right, let's get the drivers in, and if anyone has any questions they want to ask in the comments for any of the drivers, you can do. Don't have to if you don't want to, just any questions anyone wanted to ask. So we invite everyone in. Usually it's 2 questions. How was your race? How are you doing the next one? And then that's it. So we'll see. So we got F2 of course and F1 to look forward to, which I shall obviously announce at the end. As always. Nearly done. And to anyone new who's watching by any chance, if anyone new is, make sure to subscribe as well to help out what we do here, all the work people do. Nearly invited everyone. If friends list would load, that would be great. Just to get everyone in the session, and I need to unmute the other people as well. Any second now. Let's wait a couple more seconds, shall we? There we go, first batch of invites sent out. Let's invite everyone else.